We're recording.
Oh, reminds me of Diesel.
Jeez, I'm fucking Diesel reincarnated. Get this. I'm going to record this like this.
Do it.
If I do, well, okay. Let's swap that. I should be seeing myself. I can't tell. But, oh my God. All right, this is going to be a clusterfuck.
You're really loud in my headphones.
There.
That's better. Now I
Okay.
can barely hear me. I don't know what that means, but
Well, so settings shouldn't have changed. So you're at 4. I'm at 5.5. Mike would be at 5.5. Yeah, you should be all right.
okay.
You should be fine.
if the mix
I
is
can
good,
hear
I'm
me. I can hear you.
good. Okay, we're good then.
So we're good.
Get this party started. You pull off everything else, I'll be like, I'm leaving. It's not gonna work.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now,
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martel, and with me always is Randy. Mike is on vacation.
He is.
He is. We miss Mike.
We do, but if
And-
you haven't pooped for 3 days, you're in the right spot. Sorry, that's my current
That's
situation.
called constipation.
Yeah, I haven't pooped since Thursday. Well, I guess 2 days. I'm usually once a day.
Oh, I'm like 4 or 5 times a day.
That's weird.
I eat so much fiber.
That's weird to me. Well, when I eat those Fiber One bars,
So much fiber.
like 12 Fiber One bars or whatever.
It's ridiculous. Anyway.
Yeah, Mike's on vacation, living the best life.
Yeah, he's living it.
That was my charger and battery.
He's living the life. I'm just throwing
everything.
shit all over the floor.
Studio's a wreck.
God damn.
We haven't been back at what is it? Take the Helm Studio in a while.
In a while, yeah. We've been at the Mac Shack, so Mike's on vacation. I mean, I'm sure we probably could have went over there and recorded, but
I thought about that. I thought about just doing it and then being like, "Hey, Mike, thanks for
I have drank so much today.
probably not driving.
It's
Bad idea.
I'm probably not drivable.
I've drank none today because I knew I had to drive. So I've been.
Oh, I drove.
I
I just drove around the corner.
no, Liz drove.
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah,
I took-
no, I was watching. I was working around the house, and like I told you, we're switching all 3 bedrooms. We're rotating,
Right.
so we're moving. Everything's in our living room. Bags of clean clothes, just boxes or baskets of clean clothes all over the place. Shelving units, furniture.
You sound like me.
Then yeah,
Because we're moving, and
right.
I mean, I've taken down half my Funko Pop collection.
Yeah, I noticed.
They're in boxes.
We're just moving rooms.
You're just
So I
exchanging
did that,
rooms.
watched the Buckeyes game, but I was like, I'm not going to drink here because I have to leave.
Yeah, I drank. We went around the corner to a friend's house, over the way, like 2.5 minutes from here. I made 56 wings.
Nice.
I did half, and I went ahead and did half in a Stubbs sweet barbecue.
I meant to get up this morning and go out and get Liz pumpkin donuts.
It's all right.
I forgot.
She
I'll
got
get
some. She got not from Lindsay's, but she got some
Right.
pumpkin donuts.
Beth
But
made her first ever pumpkin donuts
Yeah?
last night because her sister's baby shower's tomorrow. They're spot on. They're phenomenal. But
Yeah?
anyway, sorry, you made the wings. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. So I made wings. I did Stubbs barbecue.
Oh yeah, that's good
The
stuff.
the
I haven't had that in a while.
fuck, it's like sweet something. I can't remember the actual name of it.
Sweet balls.
Maybe. So I just did half in that, but then I always do a Frank's Red Hot style sauce.
Okay.
And it's typically just garlic, Frank's, and a stick of butter. You bake them in that. But this time, I followed different directions. So I smoked the wings. Well, and I say smoked. I put them on my smoker at 400 degrees for an hour, which may have been a little too long. Randy's dying
Oh man,
from the COVIDs.
lung crap. It's never going to leave me.
So I put them on at 400 for an hour, which was too long. I probably should have went for maybe 40 minutes. They got charred.
Okay, a little too crispy.
Little too crispy.
Wispy.
But they were still good. But I did I did about 6 ounces of Frank's Red Hot, got 3/4 stick of butter. It said 3 cloves of garlic. It was probably closer to like, I don't know, 5, 6. Like I just took a scoop of garlic, like the pre-minced stuff that you can get at the store in the jar, and just threw it in there. And then they said, use, Uncle Wiggly's, whatever, 3-2-1 rub. Well, I don't have Uncle Wiggly's 3-2-1 rub. I had
That's a good name for a rub.
It is. I had a garlic jalapeno charcoal powder that I use called Black Booty. So much better.
Hey, Black Booty, Ramblin'.
That's right. Oh, Black Booty, Betty, ambulance. No, so I use the black booty stuff, which I like so much better than most everything else I find. Like it is like a primo rub. So if you're looking for something, Black Booty.
For a good rub.
If you're looking for a good rub,
call Black Booty.
Black Booty. You can get it on Amazon. You can find it at Lowe's. You can get it at Lowe's. I got mine at Lowe's. So did all that, mixed it all together, threw it all together, shook it up, took it over. When we left, there were only 6 of us there. When we left, there were 8 wings left in total. 2 barbecue and 4 in the Frank's garlicky Black Booty sauce. But I just left them there. I was like,
that's for later.
You
for a snack tonight.
You have those. It's fine. It's all good. But I ate about 15 of those wings or 20 of those wings myself.
I had pizza rolls for lunch.
Like Tortinos? Oh,
Tostinos, tortilla, whatever it's called.
The fucking things, the inside of those things are like lava.
Well, I did let them cool.
God. I mean, the girls eat that.
I haven't had them in forever. And then Beth bought them, and we're working today. We're kind of like trying not to dirty any more dishes because pumpkin show's coming. Well, actually, they've already put up the blockades and carnies are setting up and all that.
Get your passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing a pumpkin show this year.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
Permitting.
The weather is not going to be great.
You could come record inside, but that'd be no different than
being here going to the Mac Shack. So
it'd be more hassle for you and Mike.
It would be. I mean, I want to do it. But
if the weather sucks,
but the weather's going to be
and we're going to be inside, there's no point in hauling everything there.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. It's going to be like
this
low mid 50s.
Yeah.
You don't want to sit outside in low mid 50s.
And there won't be as many people walking by.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately, I mean, I know our listeners, Mo and Jason and Corey, look forward to a pumpkin show, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Maybe we'll just do a pumpkin themed show.
That's not the same.
It's not, because we don't get the random people like the dude that drove down from Michigan. And
well, you got James, who, from Michigan. Or
does he still listen? James, shoot us a message.
I don't know if he does or not. I haven't seen him posting anything on Instagram or anything.
Probably once Carrie came and took over the frickin' New Yorker.
Oh, he was pissed off about that, I'm sure. Like, that kind of upset me a little bit that Carrie just kind of slid in there and didn't shut up.
I didn't mind Carrie sliding in. It was the fact that he talked for an hour.
Yeah, he straight.
But he's both a New Yorker and an attorney, so what do you expect?
Straight.
Yeah.
Like, without a breath.
So much that his wife and kid were like, screw this, let's go.
They're like, we're leaving. But, yeah, I mean, so I don't know if James still listens or not. So, James, hit us up if you're still listening.
We hope you are.
I hope you are. I think, I'm uncertain, but I think one of Harley's friend's dads is listening. Because he hit me up today about the American Company liquor. Vodka.
The vodka we did.
The vodka. Yeah. He's like, what's that vodka? What's the vodka that,
That was really good vodka.
I mean.
That was the first time I've when I think of vodka, like I said, I think it's just something you can mix with.
Yeah.
You can make good drinks with it, but it's kind of, all you taste is alcohol. It's not got, unless you buy a flavored one.
That one actually has flavor.
Flavored or strawberry flavored. This one has just good.
It has
natural.
It has flavor, but not artificial flavor.
Correct.
It is It's smooth. I love using that word. I don't give a shit. Eat shit.
Well, it's not bourbon, so we're allowed to.
Yeah, it's got it actually has a flavor to it that isn't overpowering.
Right.
But it isn't a vodka flavor of almost, nothing or starch.
Correct.
It has, because it's corn. Mm-hmm. It's wheat. It's potato. It's whatever the fourth ingredient is, and I can't remember right now. Which we also got a thank you from Mary.
Juniper berries.
No, that'd be gin.
I just wanted to say juniper berries. I knew that one.
But Mary,
Reached out.
She reached out. She's like, "Thank you so much for the shout out on the show and the doing it." And I'm like, I responded like, "I'm sorry we didn't call. We didn't give you a call. It was just like a last minute thing. Blah 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 blah.
We can always do a call too sometime.
We can do a call. Yeah, we can do a call down the road. That's no problem. So
here's the thing, Mary. If you're listening to this episode, we will always be honest. If your product sucks,
you'll know.
Listen back. We'll tell you. And sure, it's in the end, it's opinions of 2 to 3 guys. But when it's good, we're going to tell everybody.
We're going to let everybody know.
When it's bad, we're going to tell everybody. But when it's good, we're going to promote it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, so the one girl that listened to one of our episodes when I bought the Twisted Tea, she hadn't been at Shortstop in forever. Well, she was there the other day again.
Yeah.
Came back, started. I don't know why she was gone for like 6 months or whatever. However many.
Paternity leave.
Could have been. I don't know.
Not maternity leave. Paternity leave.
But I went and got, I forgot what I picked up. And she was like, "Hey, you still podcasting?" I said, "Yeah." So we 5 years plus now. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to quit until I die or get kicked off. So,
well, I tried to kick you off like 4 times, even on the air.
I'm closer to dying.
You just keep showing up.
I just message anyway. You haven't blocked me yet. That's your problem.
Well, and there's very few people I've actually blocked.
Same. I could count on one hand how many people I've blocked, and it was where they went too far.
My neighbor got blocked.
I had a guy that got mad at me, and when I just started ignoring him. Well, I told him off publicly on a post because he was trying to be a troll and funny, which don't troll a troll.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For one.
You're the trolliest.
I don't deny it anymore. And 2, I don't care. I will call you out on your BS if you push it that far.
Yeah.
So I called him out. Then he started messaging me, and he unfriended me, started messaging me, and I was ignoring him. And finally I'm like, "Dude, leave me alone or I'll just block you." So then he messaged Beth.
No.
Dude, I went, "Listen," I said, "I know where your wife is the head pastor at. I know what college you work for. How's his life at?" Because I easily found his address and all this.
Put him on blast.
And I said, "Do I need to come over and have a talk with you?" And GW knows this guy too. And this is when GW lived like 2 minutes away. And he goes, "Oh, can I come?" I said, "I don't need you, but you can come watch." He goes, "That's all I want to do." He said, "I want to be there for entertainment."
Who wants to interact with that? I just want to watch.
Yeah. And because GW knew, this is back when I was like fit and doing Krav. So she was like, "Oh, can I come watch this, please?" So finally the guy blocks me. Well, then he unblocks me, but unfriend me again, which is cool, whatever. So then like 2 years later, I get a message from him out of the blue. And I missed it because
hey, can you come play bass at our show?
No, that would have been awesome. No, and he goes, "Hey, good job doxing me last year or whatever." And I ignored it because I'm like, I didn't dox you.
What are you talking about?
It was a private conversation.
Yeah, dipshit.
That's not doxing at all.
No.
I Googled your address. I know your family. Your family is involved.
By the way,
in the same church denomination. My family's heavily involved and has been for generations.
If you hit any county auditor's website and you know someone's last name, you can find out where they live.
Exactly. It's not hard.
Just want to go ahead and throw that out there. That's how I look up people all the time.
Here's what's really funny. The original interaction where he was just pissing me off and then went after Beth, he did it the day his daughter was born. He's in the hospital holding her, posting pictures, holding his newborn, and then he's doing this BS with us.
What a piece of shit.
And I messaged, I said, "Didn't you just have a kid like yesterday or today? Don't you have better things to do with your time?"
No.
And he ignored that and kept going after me. And I was like, "Dude, we will fight." I said, if you're that manly, you can say it to my face. We'll share words, and I'll push you to the point where you want to hit me, because I'm not going down for this.
Well, yeah, no shit.
But I will make sure you're either going to shut up or you're going to hit me, and then we can have fun. And yeah, he's not liked me ever since. And I'm like, never kid a kidder, you know. Like, don't push me at what I'm good at.
That's the part that I don't get. Like, I mean, granted, I've had it out with my neighbor, both of them on both sides of me. One I still talk to, one I've never talked to, never had an actual discussion with. It's always just been a yelling match.
Yeah, it's been him.
God,
peeing in your Wheaties.
It is going to be. I am thrilled. Like, my anxiety level right now, because my anxiety was through the fucking roof.
You weren't unpleasant to be around or to talk to, but you weren't you.
No, and it's
because I like seeing you happy. You're generally a laid back guy
for the most part.
I mean,
and also I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm just gonna go.
No, you are. You have things that irk you, and we talk about on the show. Well, it's not like you go out of your way to find bicyclists on the road.
No,
you get upset when they're in front of you and intentionally doing things to annoy you.
Yes. Even when they're unintentionally doing stuff, like just being on the road.
But I'm saying, you're not like, you know what, I'm bored. Let me, kind of like the dude on Facebook. I'm bored while I'm holding my newborn daughter. Let me try and piss somebody off.
Right.
You don't do that.
I don't know. I don't go out of my way to get in people's way. Like that, I will never go out of my way.
If I go out of my house, I'm in people's way.
Well, I mean,
right now there's 4 of us on the show, and I'm 3 of them.
every time I hear the Weird Al Yankovic, I'm fat, I think of you.
I forgot about that one.
The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more chins than Chinatown. Anyway, I don't go out of my way to irk people. Like, that's not me. I don't want to be bothered, so don't fucking bother me.
Yeah.
But if I'm out in my yard and you're gonna
on my property,
you're gonna fucking
not doing anything,
accost me. I'm mowing.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, it's not like you're out there firing guns towards the house or shooting off bottle rockets at them.
But if you're going to accost me, I mean, I'm going to get shitty with you, especially if I don't like you already.
Shitty with you,
getting shitty with you. Like, I'm just not. And I'm not to say that don't fuck with me. I'm a horrible person and I will fuck you up. No, I'm a gigantic pussy, but I will not take your shit.
It reminds me of when you first came at me when I was in the gym and you caught an elbow because you act like you're going to throw a punch.
Yeah, I caught an elbow.
I threw a guard up and my elbow made contact with your bicep and you were like, fuck. Ah! You just went back to lift and
you're like, God damn it. I got stabbed in the eye with a fucking paper's knife.
Like with a rolled up taped magazine.
Fucking rolled up magazine.
You got beat with Better Homes and Gardens.
I did. Legitimately got hit with, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Crop sucks. I'm out.
Crop sucks. But I still can. I did it for 6 months, but I'm still like, I would be that guy that if someone pulled a gun, I'd be like, what are you going to do? Fucking shoot me? Yeah. Like, I would just run my mouth the entire time. And they're either going to or they're not.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to turn, face, and run. Like, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be like, fuck you. And that's what it was. What's he going to do? He pulled his trailer onto my fucking property. What I do, I mowed around his trailer. I'm like, oh, okay, big fucking deal. You pulled your trailer, you backed your trailer into my yard. I don't care. It's fucking grass.
It's so petty. Yeah, it's so petty.
Oh, by the way, it's also a portion of my yard I don't use.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I don't give a shit.
You should stop mowing that whole part of your yard outside the fence.
So here's the funny thing. I stopped mowing a swath about 60 inches. So about 6 foot. He fucking mowed it. And Liz was like, "Were you going to say something?" I'm like, no.
You should go one more every time and see how much he mows.
I just don't give a shit.
Pretty soon he's just mowing your whole yard.
Well, there's nothing to mow anymore. I mean, we're halfway through fucking October, and I got one more mow in me, and that's about it.
One more mow in you than you usually have.
And guess what? And I'm moving.
Usually you don't have one mow in you.
That's right. Now I get 2. But no,
now you got the mow and the dingo in you.
I'm moving.
You are moving.
So I don't give a shit. Oh, yeah.
You guys got it?
We got it. It's ours.
Nice. Congrats.
It's ours.
I know we talked about it last week.
We did. So
was that on the air or off the air? I don't remember.
I don't remember. But we are moving to a bigger house and less land. I'm the fucking Jeffersons.
You
just fucking call me Jefferson.
That makes me Archie Bunker, I think.
Pretty close. Just call me Archie Jefferson. Like, we're moving. So we're moving. Like, I'm. There's no bones about it. Like, I've been talking about wanting to move for. I think I've been on this move kick for every bit of 16 years.
I will say you first put out a thing about podcasting 7 years before we did it.
7 years.
We've been doing it 5 years.
No, I did it even before that.
I know. I'm getting
no, even before the 7 years.
I know. But I'm saying there's a time where you and I did not talk to each other because there was no social media either.
No.
But from Columbus Racing to really the gym, you and I didn't really communicate.
Not really, no.
Like if we bumped into each other, saw each other, okay.
Yeah, it Voltsfest.
But yeah.
Hey,
I know you.
And you're Randy, yeah. Okay.
And but
right.
Yeah, you've been ever since at least the time we got back to regularly seeing each other around the gym and being online and Instagram and whatever. You've talked about how much you hate Ohio.
Well, not even just Ohio. This house.
You have talked about the house.
I do hate this. I do hate Ohio. I'll be honest. Ohio can fucking suck a dick. Big, fat, explodey fucking dick. Like the ones that come out of a dog's penis and like then expand open bigger so you can get just the tip. Yeah. And then the tip gets stuck.
That's like mine.
Yeah.
It's even got a little knot in it.
So I fucking hate living here. Like the weather today is just shit.
I like bad weather.
I like bad weather. This isn't bad weather. This is just.
It's gray.
This is winter. This is winter to me.
59 degrees on my way out here.
It's gray and shitty, and it'll be like this for the next 6-9 months.
I like good winter. I like a good fresh falling snow before it gets slushy and gray and nasty.
I'm good with that.
And I work from home, which you work from home now too.
I do. I've been working from home for 3 years.
Yeah, since COVID hit, and I've been about the same time actually.
I'm good with a good snowfall. Sun's out.
Yeah, I agree. I give you that.
It's like I'm good with that.
Well, it's like Mike said when he lived in, where did he say, Montana?
Yeah.
Whatever it was. He's like, I love the snowfall, but you don't get all the gray all the time.
You don't get the gray all the time. Yeah. Ohio is literally the only state that I know of people everywhere where it is gray 9 months out of the year.
I think from what I've seen and the people I know,
it's not like this in
Michigan and Indiana are the same way. PA's
no, they're getting smog from Canada.
From Detroit too.
In Detroit. So, but Ohio is gray 9 months out of the year. Like I've been to West Virginia, Virginia. I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Kentucky in the cold weather, like in wintertime, and the sun's out. Like you leave Ohio and the sun comes out. It's like, holy shit, the sun, I ain't seen that fucking thing in weeks. Ohio is a shithole of a fucking state.
I disagree with that.
You can disagree, and that's fine.
If you're talking weather-wise, I'm talking
weather-wise.
Okay, I can almost get on board.
Weather-wise, if the weather was,
if you're saying it's a bad state just because it's a bad state, that's different. If you're talking weather, I can get on board with that versus like
the weather is the reason I want to get the fuck out of here.
San Juan or something.
If the weather was 70 degrees on the average year-round, I wouldn't have a problem here.
I'm the same way. I'm with you on that.
But the weather is not.
I don't want 80 or 90.
But no, I said on the average, which means it can be 60, it can be 90.
Yeah.
On the average,
let's say 68 to 72. Put me in that pocket. I'm good.
No, I'm saying on the average because in Castries, St. Lucia, the average temperature year round is 77. What is it right now? If I look it up, it's probably 83, 88.
That's 5 degree difference. Pick one number.
No, that's what it would be right now through this month.
And look it up. And
I'll look it up right now.
You've got a 3 degree variance. I'll give you. So
I don't
are you saying 83 or 88?
85.
I was going to say if you're smart, you'll go 85 because you get 3 degrees either way. And he's checking. This is like the
currently today. High of 89 is currently 81 with a low of 75.
Oh, you missed.
I did miss.
But you're still in that 80 range. I get your point.
But right now, the average temperature in St. Lucia is about 77 degrees when you average everything throughout the year. 364 and 3/4 quarter days or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
1/5 days. So like today is 89, tomorrow's 88 as a high. 88, 87, 86, 86, 87, 87, 87 with a low of 75, 77, 77, 77, 77, 77, 77, 77, 78, 79, and 80.
You sound like Johnny Cash singing that song about the Cadillac.
Yeah. Well,
out of 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
it's got a Hemi. But that is ideally my temperature range. I don't need 90s.
I don't need 80s, but that's me.
But
even when I was fit, I didn't like. There's two things I don't like, no matter what shape I've been in my life, whether I was running miles and hiking mountains or hurting from doing my workouts.
Herding cattle.
Hurting or being cattle herded. I don't like hot weather, and I don't like running.
So I don't even consider what this is hot weather, only because
it feels different than it does here.
It feels different than here.
Humid and nasty. I'm talking the hot, humid, nasty weather.
Like in this is like being in the Caribbean. Oh, it's going to be fucking humid down there. It's not. It's not as humid as you think it is.
I've never been, so I can't say. But I've heard it's not as humid.
I'm telling you, it's not. It's being in the Caribbean is not like. So 88 degrees in the Caribbean is not the same as 88 degrees in Florida, even though you're closer to the equator.
Yeah.
The rain doesn't hit the island in the Caribbean the way that the rain hits the mainland in Florida.
The rain also is not blessed in the Caribbean.
It is not.
Like it is in Africa.
And the rain falls mainly in the plain somewhere in fucking Spain. Whatever that.
So we've been told.
Yeah. So
allegedly.
But I mean, that's
the bombs
ideally
mainly in Ukraine.
God, I don't even want to talk about fucking
and Gaza
Ukraine.
And Palestine and Israel, and World War III's coming.
We're really goddamn close.
It's close.
We're really
bad.
close.
I don't want to talk about it either, but it's bad. We're in a bad spot. Great time for you to move. You should hopefully your new property has a bunker.
It doesn't, but
neither does ours. We have a basement.
I'm just gonna go out there and Hamas and Hezbollah and the CCP and Russia and.
We said, just live and let live.
Just
leave people alone.
Fuck off.
If they're not bothering you, like it'd be different if somebody comes and invades us.
So here's my equation to that. I'm America, and my neighbor is Hamas. He actively goes out of his way
poking the bear
to fucking address me when I don't want to be bothered. Leave me the fuck alone.
I don't even want an address. I don't want mail. I don't want to be on the grid or the system.
I don't even want him to see me. Oh, and he won't here soon. Because I won't be living here.
You should definitely moon him when you leave. And when I say
there's no more. He hasn't had any cameras out in a while, so it won't do any good.
Oh no, I'm talking ring the doorbell, turn around, drop trowel, and then he answers the door and be like Ace Ventura style, but you're bare ass.
Assholio.
See you later, gay boy.
Yeah, fucktard.
Yeah.
And just fucking jerk off in front of you and just
man,
throw it in his face.
Hope his kids don't answer.
He doesn't have kids. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought he did.
They're adults.
Oh.
They don't live there.
What's his deal then?
I don't fucking... Because
of course, not having kids doesn't excuse him. He's just a grumpy man.
He's
miserable in life.
He's miserable. Someone fucking hurt him, and who gives a shit?
Missouri loves company.
Yeah. Fuck that state, too. I've never been there, but whatever.
Actually, I've got a buddy that's been looking at it. He's thinking about moving there. And he's been showing me a lot of stuff, and it makes a lot of sense.
I mean...
For the property getting value-wise in this market, which he's not buying because it's still too high, but because he's looking to buy a $1.2 to $1.5 million property.
Yeah. Which
so he's he wants land. He found one
that's a lot of land
with a stream through it and a pond and a house.
I would love to have that
house. Yeah.
If I was out in the middle of nowhere,
that's where he is.
I mean, I don't.
The closest big city he is, which is, even St. Louis, Missouri, is a third the size of Columbus.
Right.
And Columbus is not Chicago or New York or LA.
Columbus is small as far as...
It's a million people, but it's not
New York metropolis.
City. Yeah. So he's like, I want to go to where the big city is even smaller.
Yeah, it's a metropolis.
And he was 40 minutes outside of that, but they were asking too much. And then he found out they did a bad inspection and there was flood damage. Or water damage, bad on the foundation of the basement. So he's like, "Nope,
no, you don't.
I'm not paying over $1 million to have to redo a basement foundation."
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah,
no.
It was nice till we found that out.
I'm downgrading my land. I know people are like, "Oh no, I need acreage. I need to be away from people."
But you don't use yours.
I don't use. I lease my property out to a farmer, which is not great either. I mean, I make some money off of it, not much. like about $500. But that goes. This is what I'm leasing out to is a guy who farms thousands and thousands.
What you've leased to him
thousands
is
of acres.
Zit on his farm's butt cheek.
Well,
it's the smallest little, but it is more.
But that's not even it. This is like mega farm, like economic stuff, where it's not good.
No.
Like having all these large, and I'm just going to reiterate what Rogan said. Having all these large farms is not good for America.
No.
Like the reason micro farm economics is what we need, and we have mega farm, like monocropial bullshit going on, where it's like you drive down my road, and all you see is corn stalks or soybeans. It's one or the other.
They rotate every year.
They rotate, pretty much every year. But
that's all out of my folks where I grew up.
Yeah, and that's not what this country needs.
No.
We need less mega farming and more micro farming. Like a guy that I went to school with, his name's I'll give him a shout out. His name is Jeremy Trosky. He runs a TikTok and Instagram account called Punk. I think it's Punk Gardening. And he does everything he does is raised bed gardening.
Okay.
But he does all these videos on TikTok and Instagram, and it's how to do what he's doing. Nothing crazy. You can get a horse trough and several of them and plant raised bed gardens, swap them out, for the year. You put your zucchini in your fucking tomato beds or whatever the hell it is for the fall, for the spring, and boom, boom, and you got plants. You got rotation. Like he's even doing loofahs.
Loofah.
Like he grows
sponges.
Sponges.
Yeah.
Like he shows you how to break down the sponges, extract the seeds, dry them out, so that you have a fucking loofah.
That's pretty cool.
Like that's his most watched video at 12 million views.
Ooh, that's more than mine. Mine's only like almost 2 million.
To make a sponge.
It's so weird.
To make a sponge.
What people get into.
It's crazy.
That's why I wish TikTok and a lot of that was popular when I was out farming with Sean, because we probably would have went virus all the time.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely would have been contagious.
I planted corn, natural heritage corn, not anything from a lab, standing on the back of one of those Amish feeder planter things where there was it was like a trough, and I'm standing on a board on the back with bags on either side of me.
Yeah,
and as it emptied out, I was the one. Sean's making sure it's getting pulled straight. I'm back there filling it up.
Yeah. And
we spent 12 hours one day doing that, planting a field.
Yeah. So it's Dirty Punk Gardening.
Okay.
So check him on Instagram.
I'm going to check that out.
He still lives. He was in Steubenville, but he's living back in Toronto. And he procured, I don't know how he procured it. I'm not going to say he stole it, but he procured this plot of land where he lives to put in a community garden.
Nice.
So, by community, he does all of it by himself, and then he puts out a table and a Venmo, and then you buy the shit. Which I'm not gonna. Whatever. He's doing great fucking things, as far as I'm concerned, with this urban gardening shit. But like, he's got this greenhouse shit, like how to loofah sponge and seed it. He's doing like gardening beds. He's just.
So I started putting
all of this shit that I'm not doing that I should be doing.
You definitely should. I started putting in Dirty Punk Gardening, and I put in Dirty PU, and my phone wanted to autocorrect that.
Would not?
Wanted to.
Oh.
To Dirty Pussy.
Dirty Pussy. Dirty Punk Gardening on Instagram is one word.
Yep, I'm following them now. Following them. That's an Ohio thing. Following them.
Yeah. Like I say he'll go through and tell you how to can pickles and make cowboy candy. With peppers and pickles and everything else.
We should do a Buckhorn Bites featuring his stuff.
I would totally do it.
Reach out to him. Send him a message. Well, I'll pitch in. We can buy it. I don't want.
Well, no, I'll buy it from him. That's not the issue. I just don't want to go back to Toronto.
Can he ship it?
He probably could, but I don't want to. I don't want to put the shipping on him either. Shipping's a pain in the ass.
It is.
I'm gonna have to make a trip back to Toronto. I just don't want to.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go to Toronto either.
It's
and for those listening, we're talking Toronto, Ohio, not Canada.
Yeah, even Canada's a shithole.
I've never been.
I mean,
it's Canada. So
I haven't been there since '85 or '88, but it was 90. Probably 93. I went up for Phantom of the Opera.
In Toronto, Canada?
In middle school, yeah.
Wow.
The Fantasia Theater that had Phantom of the Opera. We went up for choir. It was a choir trip. Because I was a choir boy.
You were in choir?
I was. Because I had the voice of a goddamn angel.
Some people called you the songbird of our generation.
That's right. I was.
Sing for us. Sing me an
Sing me, y'all. Sing me, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away.
That's not what you were singing in choir.
That is not what we were singing in choir. But how goddamn amazing would it have been if we sang
fantastic.
Shimmy Shimmy Y'all in choir?
That would have been awesome.
Hey, dirty, baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. Say, hey, bitch, give me my money. It would have been great. But no, he does all kinds of shit on his Instagram. Check him out, Dirty Punk Gardening. I will put links in the show notes because I really do like what Jeremy's doing. I should be doing more something similar to what he's doing. And I'm thinking next year after we move, springtime, I'm going to do a salsa garden. I love salsa. God damn it, I love salsa. And I make my own salsa. I should just grow all my shit, can it, and so that I have it.
Beth made me a fried bologna sandwich a week or two. Oh, I love fried bologna.
I can't do bologna. Bologna's just a giant hot dog.
Oh, it is. You fry it up, it's delicious.
I can't.
But she was like, you want tomato? I said, yeah, just throw like one slice on there. She threw one slice on there.
It was fucking 4 inches thick.
No,
it was straight out of the middle of the tomato.
It was the whole tomato.
It was the beef eater.
She just cut the green part off.
She's like,
I think
top,
I could
bottom,
through the sticker.
done.
No, I took a bite of the sandwich and all this tomato just like poured out. And I'm like, it's like, oh my beer, because I wasn't like expecting that.
Yeah.
And I was like, then she's like, you know, a week after that or whatever. She's like, you want a fried bologna sandwich? I was like, sure. You know, just
ease off the tomato.
That's what I told her. It was one slice. I didn't realize they were from her family garden out at her parents' place.
It
was like that big. It was as big around as a slice of bologna.
Well, and that's the thing.
And it was so juicy and so the flavor because they don't spray a lot of chemicals. They don't do the. It's all natural.
It's a tomato. It's what it should be. It's not this.
So good.
I was trying to get to a point. I gave up. I just fucking gave up of only buying stuff when they're in season.
Yeah.
Like sweet corn, you only buy when it's in season. It's about now. You buy sweet corn, great. But green peppers, they're available year round.
Yeah.
Green peppers don't grow year round.
I heard that green peppers and orange peppers and yellow and red peppers are all the same. They're just different ages.
They have a different flavor. I wouldn't say they're different ages. They've been GMO'd.
But I was told that all peppers are the exact same plant.
They're the same plant.
I didn't look into it.
I would say they're the same plant, but if you plant green peppers,
I was going to let it
I've
go.
been fucking drinking all goddamn day today.
Pour another.
I didn't bring the bottle up with me, but
run, Forrest, run.
I still have some in mine. But if you plant like green peppers, you're gonna get green peppers. You may get one with like a tinge of red in it, but you have to it's just because everything's just been modified at this point. You can get red pepper seeds and green pepper seeds and orange pepper seeds and yellow pepper seeds, and that's what they'll grow to. But I'm sure they all came from
I don't know. I've read that
green
somewhere,
pepper,
but I didn't.
the bell pepper,
Yeah.
But they're all bell peppers of different.
They definitely have different flavors because I like the green the least.
Yeah, greens are very bitter.
The other three, like when I do sauteed mushrooms and onions and peppers, I like any of the other three, or all of them, over green.
Red pepper and orange pepper are very sweet.
Yeah.
Like I say sweet, but they're not bitter like a green pepper is. Yeah. Like green peppers are very bitter-ish.
Green pepper tastes green to me.
It doesn't taste like purple, though.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. It's kind of like purple, but worse.
Yeah.
Like you can taste the color.
You can taste the color in it.
I taste the green in a green pepper, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. And if it's especially if I'm doing like
I got a purple popsicle. You want some? No, because it tastes like purple.
Tastes like purple.
It's grape flavored. No, it tastes like purple.
It's purple.
I know what grape tastes like, and that's purple. It's completely different.
100%.
But yeah, so check out Dirty Punk Gardening. Like, just, I know we don't have the reach. Like, he's got a much further reach, but if you're looking for some just raised bed gardening tips, tricks, whatever, composting, canning,
Or you're just bored at night and looking
or
for
you're
something
bored.
different.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the guy's got everything going on. Like, I sit and watch his videos on Instagram because I don't do TikToks.
TikTok, yeah.
Because TikTok can go fuck itself. The CCP and
Yeah,
Bite
you know
Dance
me.
and all that shit can go fucking... I hope all of it goes belly up at some point.
It doesn't look like it's going to anytime soon.
Unfortunately, but whatever. The CCP can... Yeah, you know me on my D's nuts. Because I fucking hate them. So, but speaking of CCP and things going D's nuts, there's a festival in Japan. Japan has a very wide swath of sexual orientations.
Yes, it's a very tiny country
It's a
land-wise.
very tiny country land-wise with a very high population. Like,
Yeah.
they have a lot of people.
Well, Tokyo is the most densely populated city in the world.
Yes.
Like
No, yes.
people per square mile, or however they...
They're also one of the... It's like one of the safest countries in the world. Like, parents will send their kids to school on the subway or the metro, as some people call it, by themselves at like the age of 7 or 8, knowing that they will get to where they're going without anybody bothering them.
Parents will also kill their own kids if the government says you're not allowed to
That's
have this
China.
Potato, tomato.
That's China, not Japan. Japan doesn't do that. That's why Japan is better. But it's one of the safest countries. Like, kids on the
It's
subway.
also why it's the most densely populated.
Yeah, like Japan.
I did read a lot. I saw a video. I don't know if it was on YouTube. I don't know if it was Disturbian or another channel like it, but they do all these stories you don't know a lot of the details of, or maybe you remember from the 90s. You didn't, before the internet was widely popular. And one of them was about Japan's transit system and some of the accidents that have been covered up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're covering
Or
shit up.
people that died because the train couldn't be even a minute late. So it was.
That's the
it
bullet
was-
train stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about bullet train.
No,
talking
I'm just
about
saying it was
your
just interesting
basics.
because you don't hear about that when you hear stories of how great things are. And
Yeah,
so anyway, Japan. Sexual
So
deviancy.
for the most part, yeah. Like it's. So every year in April, the first Sunday in April. So when's Easter?
April.
Easter's in April, but it's not the first Sunday in April. But the first Sunday in April in the city of Kawasaki,
Ring, ring, ring.
yeah, which is what my four-wheeler is, they line up for the Festival of the Steel Phallus,
Oh, I think I've heard about that
the
before.
penis festival.
Yeah.
So it is something to behold. Like, I'm looking at photos, and I saw this a couple weeks ago. It is.
I'm guessing there's a lot of penises.
Well, usually it's just it's one gigantic dildo,
Yeah.
12 foot tall, like big pink, like velvety pink dildo being taken through town.
Do they decorate it and put gifts under it?
No, because they're carrying it
Christmas
through
dick,
town.
Oh, Christmas dick.
Like it's almost like it's in the Pope Mobile.
How lovely is your testicles?
Put that shit in the Pope Mobile, and then just take it through town.
Pokemobile ain't big enough to all that.
I mean, it's.
What are they taking a 12-foot giant?
They're just parading it through town.
Is
'cause
it
it's-
steel?
No,
What is it? It's just silicone?
it's a big fucking rubber dildo. Like more than any woman can handle.
Challenge accepted.
Just the tip.
That's why it's there, not in
But they
Taiwan,
have
because-
rides. Like they have dick rides where you ride a dick like a fucking horse. Like those the ones, the springs that go back and forth. That's like the hobby horse on a spring at a playground.
Yes.
They have dicks on
Are
springs.
kids getting on these, and the parents like,
oh fuck yes, they are.
oh man.
It's the festival of the steel phallus.
There's other beliefs and cultures and religions, and many of them celebrate fertility. The phallus is the male genitalia has long been.
Some would call it a penis
celebrated.
parade.
Yeah.
I
wonder if they've ever had Cisco over there and haven't seen the dong song.
Dong, 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 dong,
dong, dong, dong, dong.
But it is.
Dildo Roger can handle this. 12-foot penis can't handle this.
It is a 12-foot dick, and it's probably 4 or 5 foot in diameter.
It's got balls like a truck. Shaft like what? Baby, back your butt.
It's ridiculous. I wish I could put it up on the TV
Let me
right
thrust
now.
it again.
It's even in they have like bongs and toys.
They have dong bongs.
Dong bongs.
How do you say dong bong in Japan?
It's a gigantic
Japanese. This is just dong bong.
Dong bong.
Dong bong.
Dong bong. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this up on the TV.
I'll get it up. Playfully racist.
That's not even racist. It's just
what I did was I squinted my eyes and went dong bong. That's probably a little it's a fun kind of race. My problem is I'm watching too much freaking Kill Tony, and then last night I watched a whole bunch of Ralphie May, who I love. And that man, he was saying when he first learned that you can't use the word retard anymore. And he was talking about one of his best friends growing up being retarded. And he said he used to make fun of us because he said it didn't matter what happened when he came around. We'd always switch whatever we were playing to football because he already had the helmet. He said he'd make fun of us going, ha ha, you don't have a helmet. Your mom doesn't love you as much. He was like, man, I'll tell you what, as a 7-year-old, that hurt. I was dying.
Poor Ralphie.
Oh, rip in peace, Ralphie.
Rip in peace.
A man well missed by many.
All right, there we go.
You got it? Oh, you saw, why was it that on camera?
God damn.
You just cracked your head.
Fucking cracked my noggin. All right, let's see if we can get this.
Columbus Clippers, our team is number 1. Columbus Clippers, I don't know if they won.
If you're a Clippers fan, you didn't win.
All I remember is that first line and then ring your bell.
Columbus Clippers, ring your bell.
I still have some of those from the 80s and 90s, I think, in my parents' basement.
All right, I may have plugged this into the wrong input. Oh, hey, you know what this is called?
Nope.
This is called technical difficulties.
Oh, goodness. Are we recording?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. At least audio. Video, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm using a
you got
first ever GoPro Hero.
I was going to say, you got a GoPro on you.
The OG. You know what? Shout out to Danny Knitz, high school buddy, sent that to me years ago when I started. Don't trip over my headset cable again. When I started blacksmithing, and never asked for it back because he has upgraded. Always told him I'd send it back if he wanted it. And he was like, I'll just use them to make videos. And I did.
Bang!
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Man, you're breathing like me now.
It's because I had to high step. Now if I have to figure out how
that's nothing more than a box jump to you.
I mean, sometimes. Move to display. Boom! Look at that dick.
What? He looks like a nice guy.
That's not a dick.
That's not a dick. This is a dick.
I mean,
Crocodile Dong D.
The jokes just keep coming, people.
That ain't the only thing that keeps coming. Hey-o! But where's your rim shot on that one? Okay, I'll take it. There it is.
There it is. It's turned down. Hold on. There we go. I have no idea how to get that back over to my screen.
That is. Oh, so you're looking at this screen?
Well, that's the thing that I hate about the way that it fucking does this shit.
Apple products.
Like, I don't want it to be. I want it to be on both screens, not just
right over here.
Over, to one or the other, and it doesn't give you. I obviously have no idea how to use my iPad.
Ask one of your kids. Harley probably knows.
Probably, but
she's over here like, I play Roblox on the big TV all the time.
Well, now she has Roblox on the fucking PlayStation.
That was a thing.
Yeah, I hate Roblox.
Has she been charging your credit card yet?
Nope. Not giving her that. I ain't dumb. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night.
It's night now. It's late tonight.
We're recording a little late tonight. Later than normal.
Yeah, it's 7:17. It's winter.
Yeah, it's
7:17. It's pitch black. A month ago it was like almost 9 o'clock.
All right, still daylight. Whatever.
Yep, you're just going to have to look over here too.
I'm gonna.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Oh, fuck this thing. Technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Move to display. Is the mouse over there yet? No. See, that's the thing I don't understand. The mouse doesn't... It's not going to the next screen, and I can't bring up the next goddamn screen.
The title of this picture is Inside Japan's Annual Penis Festival.
It's a penis festival.
But it has solid historical and religious roots. Those are called veins.
Well, yeah. Can
you pull it up on your laptop? Would that be better?
I'm trying to turn off the Stage Manager bullshit. It probably would be, but I don't want to have to search for it again.
Send yourself the link.
The problem is my phone
is on the
laptop supposed to be recording my video portion, so I can merge the two videos together.
We're a mess.
Because
no wonder we have less followers now than ever.
I mean, well, we might have more.
That's the thing. Nobody says anything.
But no one says anything. I don't know. I honestly, fuck all this. Fuck it. Whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. You can't see the penis.
I saw the big pink penis.
Okay. But I don't know how many followers we have because we've been told that we have thousands of followers by one company, but that doesn't reflect in any of the analytics that I look at.
Yeah, I don't know.
That I have access to.
I don't. I know as much as I care.
And I want to get more followers because, it'd be nice to, make a little money back on the shit for 5 years worth of entertaining you assholes.
Both of you.
What
you're saying is we need to spread our seed more.
Yeah, like a penis festival. I mean, it makes sense, right?
It does.
I mean, so it's just, I don't know.
I bet during the festival they don't serve General Tso's chicken. God. They serve General Tso's cock.
It's probably the same thing. It's just all made with cock.
General Tso's cock. Special 132.
You want some stir-fried cock?
Spicy, no spicy.
Oh, no. Extra spicy.
Oh.
Always extra spicy.
Oh, you want to feel the cock going in and out.
Yes. Anyway.
Now we're going to watch Bob Ross.
No, we're not. So what did you think of what we had?
I loved it.
Drink-wise.
It was smooth.
Was it smooth?
It was very smooth.
It's Robert Baron Rye from Virgil Cane.
So smooth.
Once it sits on ice for a minute, it's really good.
Yeah, I loved it. I really did enjoy it.
I'm not a big fan of it neat.
No, I like it on the rocks better, but I like most everything on the rocks. Not everything, but almost everything.
Right. I will sit down and just drink whatever straight.
I mean, I do that a lot too.
Or neat. But this one,
one time I had 3 drinks straight, but then I had 1 gay.
Mine was a little bent.
I was.
Oh, I always do pinkies up.
Pursing my lips a little. And,
yeah, I'm always pinkies up.
And then I'd always finish with going, oh.
I don't do that, but it's always pinkies up because it's proper. It's not gay. It's proper.
Pinky dildos up.
Well, if I put a little dildo on my finger, then yeah.
12-foot dildo.
I mean, it's just... it is what it is. It's like...
Mine's more like that.
I don't know. There we go.
I mean, I was going to say when I'm aroused. I was about to say when I'm aroused.
Annie.
I'm like,
oh, you're turtle shelling. All right. Got a little turtle head.
It's like a horse. Out. You're like, is that a boy or girl? And then it goes to pee, and you're like, oh, it's a boy.
It's don't gender identify.
Yeah. Well, with horses, you definitely can, because we had 2 Percheron horses, 1 male, 1 female. And then we had a donkey.
It's like looking at an elephant.
We had a donkey as a guard donkey.
It's got a 3rd trunk.
That sucker was hung as well as the Percheron horse, and it would try to mount the female Percheron.
Well, yeah.
As a donkey. It was like watching a Chihuahua try to fuck a Great Dane.
Which is fine.
The sounds were a little different, though.
You got a perdonkey. When it's all said and done, it's Prionky.
Donkeron.
It's got a donkeron. You got whatever, but either way, it's going to be beautiful.
Per donkey. It sounds like
and it's going to kick the shit out of coyotes.
Right.
It's going to be amazing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. That's it. I mean, as far as the whiskey goes,
it's Virgil Cane.
Virgil Cane's good.
You cannot go wrong. If you can ever...
Any bottle you can grab from them, grab it.
Yeah. You got to be in the Carolinas pretty much, but
for the most part, yeah. But if you're down that way, grab a bottle. It's
worth finding a bottle of something.
It is worth finding, anything you can find.
We've never had a bad bottle of Virgil Cane.
No,
we've only had ones that we like better, but we never said the other one was worse.
Yes,
it's like I love that one, but I love this one a little bit more.
And I have had everything they've ever produced.
Yeah,
except for the green tea and the cherry.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those.
Those are the only 2 I haven't had. Those are new.
Curious about those.
Those are new for 23, so I haven't had those yet. I need to get those. But
Mike should get some on his way back.
Well, I think Mike's dad in the Carolinas, so he's actively looking for him.
Awesome.
But the problem is if he's in North Carolina, it's different than being in South Carolina. Liquor laws, same thing as Ohio. It's county to county over there, and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So, all right. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and the YouTubes.
Google, Toopstagram.
I like that. Because fuck Twitter. Well, Twitter doesn't exist anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And I don't use Twitter anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say X.
X.
What is his fascination with that letter?
I don't know. He's got something with the letter X.
Jeez.
Like, he just likes the letter X for some reason. So, hey, I'm Martel. He's Randy. And when Mike gets back, he'll be on the show, too.
We miss you, Mike.
I love you, Michael.
It's not the same without you anymore, man.
Hee hee.
Goodbye.
See ya.